Don't call me Bunhead. Oh my god. Miyano was gonna kill me. I can't believe I just dreamed that Haruka was flirting with me. I mean, who's gonna blame me? Haruka is a good-looking man. But, I really need to stop watching certain Sailor Moon episodes before I go to sleep because then I end up having dreams like this. Man, he's a pretty boy. I wonder when I get older, like, you know, many, many years down the road, if Miyano is finally gonna be taller than me and I'll be able to look at him, look at his gorgeous face. Oh my goodness. I could be his cowboy. Wanna go to the bookstore today? You wanna go by yourself? I'm just gonna tag along anyway. Oh my gosh, Miyano, have you read this amazing manga? It's called Given, and oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I think I'm in love. I think Akihiko is really sexy, but Haruki is just so sweet. But you need to read this. This is like the best thing I've ever read. Of all the things of all the mangas that you give me, this is up there. So I was up late last night because I was just so swooned, and I ran into this thing called, what was it called? It's called fanfiction, and I decided to dabble and write something about Akihiko and Haruki, and I think you should read it because it's really great. Oh my gosh, we should collab on something. That would be awesome. I'm Sasaki and I'm gay. Possibly bi. I haven't really decided yet because feelings are rough. The first 6 months that I knew Mia, let's be frank, I was a mess. And life was a roller coaster of tumbling things. But I'm happy to be at the point where we're at now. I love my boyfriend so much. But I'm like, Miyano is so lucky because I am like the coolest. I mean, I bake, I can fulfill his no sweet addiction and give him amazing sweets that aren't sweet. And I love my hair. Like, it's kind of a little bit off today, but it's so just, whew. I have these points that just stick out and it looks great. Miyano, it's you! I've been looking for you everywhere. Can we go to the bookstore today? You always want to go by yourself. Why can't I just tag along? I won't stand next to you in the BL aisle, I promise. I will pinky swear I won't stand next to you. I'm just gonna come along anyway. I don't want to graduate because that means I'm gonna have to leave Miyano. He's gonna be so lonely. And who else is he gonna talk to in a school full of boys without me? Who else is he gonna talk to BL about? It's so hard for him to find people to talk to, and I'm gonna miss him so much. I could just not graduate. No, then Miyano will tell me that I have to, and it's a requirement of life. Well, I will find a way around this, because I don't want to leave my boyfriend. I'm sorry, that is just the reasoning, because I'm just a sappy, soft boy. Man, the first time that I saw Mia-chan, okay, I was pretty puff going in and taking care of that fight for him, but I was like in and out of my head, almost like an out-of-body experience. Like, I took care of the problem and I kind of got a little bit injured, but that was like, I was not me during that whole time. But he was so nice to me, and he was just like, oh, look at that lovely buff upperclassman going to fight my fight for me because I'm too small and weak. But I still love you, babe. But, oh, yeah. I don't know, I just can't explain my feelings, because when I first saw him, I had never liked a guy before, obviously, and it's just like, what am I feeling? My head is screwing with me, and it's like I got my head on backwards, and it's just, But I'm really glad that, like, I didn't have friends that were, like, super, like, on me, like, oh my god, you're like a guy, you're so gay, all boys school, you're gonna hit on me, yeah. Well, nobody really, it's not like I was being subtle about my feelings, but I'm glad that they weren't, like, on my ass about it, because I would have had to, like, knock some heads. You know, I've dabbled in painting. I can somewhat draw. Maybe when I go to college, I should just be an artist. I mean, Miyano draws pretty well, and I've learned a thing or two from reading the mini manga. Why? Maybe I'll just start drawing. I don't really know what I'm going to school for anyway. Whatever my plan is, it'll get figured out by art. I'm positive of it. Oh my god. Hirano likes Kagi. No, I think he loves him because he told me in a secrecy that he likes him, which, big surprise! I already knew that. Like, dude, just go tell him you love him. I think he really loves him. He's really afraid to admit his feelings, but, you know, Miyano had a hunch, you know, ever since Hirano told him about his roommate. You know, maybe he was a lover back then. But I'm so happy for my boy. Just admit your feelings. It'll be a lot easier. Said no one ever. Miyano was so lucky because I make the best souffles. They're so good, so light and fluffy. Really, they're the best pastry treat ever. And they're like very meticulous to make. Like everything has to be just right, or else it won't rise properly. And I have concocted a very semi-sweet one for Miyano, and he loves it, and they're his new weakness. Baking is so relaxing. In fact, shit, I forgot I had something in the oven.